Now members, in this lesson we are going to see how can we get the quartile range when the number is having a decimal point, then the position is a decimal point. And also we are going to have determine the variance and then the mean, then the SD if we are given frequency. So let's start with this. Find the median, lower and upper quartile of the following sets of data. We have these data and then we have this data and then we are going to represent it here. Now if you hear the word quartile, it means that you first arrange the data in ascending order strictly. So after arranging it there, then I can determine my n. N is the number of items you have. When you count these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So here, my items are 9. So now I can get my first quartile, which is Q1, which will be this one, the substitute. So a quarter into 9 plus 1/5 position. And this one will give you. And this will give us, when you get this, we have 2.5 position. Now, 2.5 position means when you have a 2, look here, when you have a 2 and 3, it means that 2.5 is between there. Our 2.5 is there. So meaning, we are going to get, now if we have it between two numbers, we get this number plus this, then divide it by 2. So we come, which number is in our second and third position. 1, 2, 3. So this is the second, this is the third. So what we do there, so there our Q1 now will be now the one in the third, in the second, which is 12, plus the one in the third, then we divide it with a 2. And so there our Q1 will be 12.5. So that will be the answer there. When I come now to buy Q3, look at our Q3. Oh, they want us to get the median. So our median, let me get the median. Median is said, this will be now 1/2 into n plus 1 position, which will be 1/2 n plus 1. Which will give us a 5 position. So from there, the time when we count our 5, the position now is clear, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this is our 5. Therefore, our median is 19. Is 19. Now when I come to the lower quartile, I mean the upper quartile, Q3, we say the formula is 3/4. N plus 1 position, which will be 3/4 into now 9 plus 1 position, and the answer there you get is 7.5 position. Now it's like this 7, you have 7 and 8, so our 7.5 is lying between there. So what you do now, you come and you count between the 7th and then the 8th position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're having this now, and you also have this. This one is in position 7. Okay, let me use this one. This one is in position 7, the 7th, and then this one is in position 8. So the 8th. So you add this and this, then you divide it with 2. This one was the one in our second position. And then this one is the one in our third position. So meaning here, our Q3 now will be the one in the 7th, which is 24, plus the one in the 8th, which is 26, divided by 2. So our Q3 will be, this is going to be 50, divided by 2, which will be 25. So that will be our first quartile. So that's the idea when the data is falling between. If we had maybe our median was 4.5, it means it was between 4 and 5. You come and you check like that. So that's how we handle that. So this is the 7th and this is the 8th. Okay, let us now see this. When we have frequencies, now frequencies, this is the number of times a number appears. That's what we mean with frequency. Operator sets, then mean is given by summation f of x over summation f. Then standard deviation of variance, sigma squared is given by this summation of, but you know that the order of this now is mean. That's why you have it there, mean squared. Then standard deviation is according to that. Now from here, let us have an example. Find the mean, variance, and SD of the following. SD means standard deviation. Now, the frequencies, now arrange them. So you have 2 in their ascending order. I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 5, and I have 6. These are the specific numbers I have, even though they are repeating. But that repetition is going to be represented in frequency. So we say 2 appears how many times? So you see 2 appears 1, 2, so 2 appears 2 times. 3 appears how many times? 3 is appearing once. Then 4 is appearing 2 times, 5 is appearing once. Then 4 is appearing 1, 2, 3. 4 is appearing 3 times. Then 5 is appearing once. Then 6 is also appearing. 6 is appearing, no, 5 is appearing. We have 5 here, we have also 5 here. So 5 is appearing 2 times. Then we have 6 is appearing. We have 6 here is appearing 1 time. Then we have an 8 there. So which I multiplied for. Meaning I can put it there. So I can put my 8 somewhere there. I forgot to put that table. 8 in that column. So we have also 8. So create a space for that 8. So now we also have 8 there. Our 8 is there. And this 8 is appearing how many times? 8 is appearing once. Then after you cross that table like that. Then after that, so that we get our frequency. Then after, we need the summation. Summation means, this means you sum frequency. So when you sum these ones, so we have, this is going to be 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. So when you sum them, we get 10. So meaning, you can write this as sum f, summation of f. So this is going to be our summation f. Is going to be now 10 when we sum all these ones. Now our f of x, it means that we multiply f with x. This times this, we get a 4. This times this, we get 3. This times this, we get 12. This times this, we get 10. 6, then 8. And then from there, we can every add. This is 7, this is 19. 19 plus 29, that is now 29, 35, 43. So meaning that when we sum all these things, summation f of x. When we sum f of x, we have got 43. Now we can start with our mean. So our mean, which we set x bar, is going to be summation f of x over summation f, which is going to be 43 over 10, which will give us 4.3. Then when we come to our variance, since we have the mean already, we can just put it there. So now our variance, sigma squared, is the same as. Now, is that now also we need x squared, and also we need it to multiply with the frequency. So you come here and you get that table of x squared. You add it there. This one now, we are going to square the values of x. So when you square the values of x, when you square this one, you get 4. When you square this one, you get 9. When you square get 16. And the square 5, you get 25. And the square 6, you get 36. And the square 8, you get 64. Now you multiply this with the frequency, so fx squared. Of course, we need it here. Then we break this column. It was the last column we had to get. So, when we break that column, as you can see there. Okay, so when we break that column, then we multiply smart carré. Now we multiply f with x squared. So now this times this, get 8, 1 times, now this is the frequency times this. So 1 times this, we get 9, 3 times 16, get 48, 2 times 25, we get 50, then 1 times 36, we get 36, 1 times this, we get 64. I think we can, okay, this one is going to give us 100. So it's going to give us 100, 150, 198, 198 plus 17. So the answer I'm getting here for the sum of f of x squared is 215. After doing that, then you come and clearly get your variance as summation f of x squared over summation f, then minus the mean squared. This one is going to give you now the sum of this, which is 215 divided by summation f, which is 10, then minus, we get our x bar squared, which is 4.3 the whole squared. And pressing that on the calculator, our variance becomes so my variance is going to become 3.01. And I come down to my standard deviation. My standard deviation is root of variance, which will be square root of 3.01. So your answer will be 1.73494 decimal places. That will be our answer. So that's how we handle it when we are given frequency. That's it, members. See you in the next lesson.